Hey, if you haven't already got it, get yourself a copy of Answer the Internet, the card game. It's available right now in the link in the bio, or you can get it at Barstool Sports, Walmart, Amazon, or Spencer Gifts. Play along with us. Let's get into it.
What's up? I'm Mike Cannon. I'm about to answer the internet. What's the youngest age child that could beat you up? I was actually speaking about this on my podcast the other day because we looked at Mike Tyson when he was 13 years old. And I was trying to go down how young he would have to be for me to have a chance at beating him up. And I think Mike Tyson at 6.5 years old, I could potentially beat the fucking shit out of. But that's also Brownsville Mike Tyson, so he was snatching purses and elbowing old men. So 6.5 years old, yeah. If you only had $5 to get drunk, what would you buy? Mad Dog 2020, baby. That's it. You got to buy as many of those. I mean, it is also, that's the only alcohol that made me cry in college. I had like 3 of them, and apparently I found out that it's like, you know, the extra of wine. They're trying to make wine, then it's all the extras, and they mix it up. And I was crying about my dad for about 45 minutes outside of a frat party in Geneseo. My tears were freezing to my cheek. Oh, not to mention, I also used to drink 40s of Old E in the shower. I had one in the shower, and then I would have one in my dorm room while I was getting dressed to go out. So I was primed, blackout drunk before the party even began. Pretty sure that was under $5. Would you take $1 million to be one of the picket people for the Westboro Baptist Church during a fallen soldier's funeral?
God damn, that's a specific one.
I mean,
the whole thing. I just full lieutenant corporal.
The first half is almost like, well, this is too much, and then you're like, during a fallen soldier's funeral, and I'm like, absolutely, I would. I am anti-war. I'm a libertarian. We should withdraw all the troops. I already went there. I made them laugh. So, yeah, I did my tour. I have a Purple Heart since I got bit by one of the Marine dogs in Kuwait. That's a true story. I volunteered for that. Watch my special. It's one of the bits. But yeah, actually, at this point, I feel like being an agitator is a good comedy credit, so I'd probably sell some tickets. What would you trade a 3-year-old baby for? I mean, a 3-year-old baby is pretty high priced on the black market, right? So you'd so
you got a 3-year-old white kid?
That is prime dollar bills. Honestly, I would have to get some sort of casino endorsement. That level of cash for a 3-year-old white baby boy?
You got 2.5 years.
Yeah, I got 2.5 years, yeah. Yeah, honestly, maybe we should revisit this in 2.5 years when my kid really starts pissing me off and I'm like, I should have never had you. But yeah, I mean, what would I trade? You know, a year's of rent? I'm struggling. If you had to pick one person to be the ambassador for the human race to meet aliens, who would it be? Lil Wayne. I feel like Lil Wayne would have such an interesting conversation with them, and he also looks like them at this point. I mean, Lean.
He might be one. I feel like he's like, what up? Good to see you.
Yeah, he just.
What up, Wayne?
He knows the Martian dap. It's just instant. I mean, at this point, he has done so much hallucinogens and lean that he has lived on Mars for the last decade. So he's got as much in common with them as humanly possible. I would either him or Elon Musk. That's, you know, Elon's for sure a part of that.
Wayne's died, what, 4 times now, I think? He's seen the light.
Yeah. He's also seized on airplanes, which I don't think there's a coincidence to that. The closer he gets to the mothership, the more difficulty his body has sustaining itself. You stay over at someone's house, and when you wake up, you realize you pissed in their bed. Do you sneak out or tell them? I'll tell you exactly what happened when this happened to me. I was on ecstasy and quite drunk one Halloween. I got sent home early from the bar. The bouncer actually told me I need to leave the island of Manhattan. He didn't just kick me out of the bar, he kicked me out of the borough. I went home, got into bed. Later that night, my wife found me army crawling into the living room where I forgot 6 of my friends and their girlfriends were staying. I climbed into an air mattress with my buddy Spess and his girl Eri, and on all fours, I just started pissing. And he wakes up and he's like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? And in the saddest comedian type way, I just looked at him and I go, I just want to make people laugh. And I got to tell you, I slept pretty calmly that night. I did. If someone texted you a picture of your dick with no context, would you know it's your dick? No, I don't think so. My dick is most versatile, dude. There are moments where I'm really proud of it, and then there's other moments where I truly don't believe that it's attached to a human body. So somebody could send it to me in that state, and it would just baffle me. I would just be like, no, I've never seen that man or that dick in my. Yeah, honestly, I'd have an easier time identifying the pubes than I would the actual penis. If the underview, the Kubrick shot that just give from your balls up, I would have no idea. If you gave me, piercing eye level, I've never made eye contact with my own penis. No, I'd never know. It's 500 years from now, and you're the person in charge of naming this era. What would you call it? Man, in 500 years, so we've gone from, we're ultra woke. I assume the pendulum is going to swing into people are just going to own whites at some point. That it'll probably swing back the other way. It'll be right in the middle where it's the tan era, since everybody has fucked everybody and we have no cultural differences whatsoever. We're all the same.
Honestly, may not be that bad. No?
No, I think that's actually where we should be heading. I am Irish as shit, dude. I am a product of centuries of inbreeding. So please, somebody in my family fuck somebody tan. Which would you rather have be random?
Yeah, it's not worded right.
Your weekly paycheck ranging from 0 to double your paycheck, or what you eat for dinner every night?
So either your paycheck or your food is randomized.
Is randomized. I mean, at this point, my paycheck is pretty randomized. It could be real impressive depending on the month on the road, or it could just be like, honey, we're eating oodles and noodles. But I'm pretty easy with dinner. I could eat a plate of horse shit and be totally fine. I'm not an Eagles fan, but I could stomach it. Would you rather everyone in your girlfriend's office want to fuck her, or nobody want to fuck her? I would want everybody to want to fuck her, because that means you've made a solid decision with where your penis gets to dock comfortably, right? I mean, she doesn't.
Well, right, but then, just the idea of like, every guy's always like hitting on her, trying to fuck her, and like,
Yeah.
you gotta worry.
I mean, I assume that's what happens anyway, right? If you let your girl outside, isn't that what she's facing? Except, especially in this city, just people. She gets up off the subway and somebody's sniffing her seat by the time she's not even out the door. So yeah. By all means, want to fuck my girlfriend. Would you rather suck one dick for 50 grand or get 1,000 for every dick you suck? I mean, I honestly think I could beat 50,000 dicks, or 50 dicks. See, I'm saying, I'm even up. I plan on leveling up hardcore. 50,000 for one dick to completion, or do you just have to you gotta finish the job. To completion, finish the job. I feel like I could find a few nerds that could pop off pretty easy, and I'll just run through them. I'll just make them come, maybe blindfold them, shave my face so they don't feel the whiskers. I can make it happen. I could get through a tough afternoon. Are you a wet or dry masturbator?
This one's just like that. Not even a clever question.
Yeah.
Like, how do you ejaculate?
Yeah, tell us slow while making eye contact into the camera. I'm always a wet masturbator because I have clammy hands. So I'm just I'm a sweaty helmet tickler. But I will go with full lotion when I'm on the road and staying in a hotel, but so often it's like aloe or menthol and it just like seeps into my dick hole, and it is a rough night. Would you rather fuck the hottest girl celebrity who has a dick, or Vin Diesel with a pussy? I mean, a hot girl celebrity with a dick. We can go anal, she could tuck it back, I can find out if I like sucking dick. It's a nice thing, because you're like, well, I'm not gay because 95% of her body is not male, but the best part of her is male. So the most active part that I have to handle, it's a little male. Guys, I swear I'm not gay. If you could be a superstar athlete in any sport, but you couldn't have sex, would you do it? Yeah, I absolutely would. I mean, I would just be like a Jordan-level sociopath where I am racking up millions in either gambling debt or wins. And hopefully my father gets murdered as well. I know he didn't want to, but I want to. I'll put that out there. Would you rather live with your parents for the rest of your life, or always have to use toilet paper as napkins? I already do that. I feel like all of these questions are hilarious because it's like, what type of scumbag do you have to be to consider one of these options? And most of these are about my everyday life. Yeah, dude, I have such, look, you could probably see the glisten on my hands right now. I'm gonna go to the bathroom after this and use toilet paper just to sop up the moisture. So yeah, I would rather live with my parents, or yeah, always use toilet paper, I guess. Living with my parents right now would also be a nightmare. They've been divorced for 12 years, and it would be a straight fisticuffs fest. Would you rather have a chick with a great ass but sideburns, or a chick with great tits but a thin mustache? Yeah, I'm an ass guy. So I would rather sideburns and no ass hair. As long as there is no just patch above or around her knot, there's no wreath, there's no Christmas wreath around her asshole, I'm more than okay with her having like a Jason Priestley sideburn. She's just dining at the Peach Pit.